seekers, today we'll talk about these sometimes surprising tips to lose belly fat. My name is Luca Nicora, your host. Welcome to And Now What? For years I thought to myself, I would like to see my abs once in my lifetime. But the longer you wait, the harder it gets. So I would try a variety of diets, work out on a regular basis, do cardio, but it would never work out.
What am I doing wrong?
Okay, so now let's look at what the science recommends. The first tip is get restful sleep. Wait, sleep is important for weight loss? The funk? Yep, study shows that people who don't sleep enough tend to gain more weight. That's crazy, yo. A 16-year study involving over 68,000 individuals shows that people who sleep less than 5 hours per night are much more likely to put on weight than people who sleep 7 hours or more per night. But not only the length of sleep is important, the quality of your nights also matters. If you want to know more about sleep or struggle with sleep quality, check out this video I made about it. For real though, it's crazy how much sleep affects our mental and physical health. Sleep, it's like the most important thing ever. Next tip, reduce stress. Okay, how does that have to do with anything? Stress triggers the adrenal gland to produce cortisol, a stress hormone. And study shows that high cortisol levels increase appetite and drive belly fat storage. Okay guys, so we gotta run away from this imaginary situation. So just leave all that fat here, we'll deal with it later, okay? Don't worry about it, Jeremy. Let's go. How to reduce stress. In this playlist up there, you'll find a bunch of videos on the topic. I'm talking about the different stressors, how to deal with them, as well as nutrition to help with anxiety. But one of the best way to deal with anxiety is to practice yoga or meditation. On my channel, you will find loads of guided meditation to help you reduce anxiety. But if you want to know more about the science-backed benefits of meditation, check out this video. Next, workout. Okay, not the most original one, but let's look at what kind of exercise is best for weight loss. Cardio is great to improve your health and burn calories. Oh, burn! And research shows that it's one of the best type of exercise to reduce abdominal fat. Get them steps on the smartwatch. So a good way to include cardio in your daily life is by walking, running, cycling, or swimming to work. If you live in Venice, you can, I guess. High-intensive interval training or HIIT is also a great way to lose weight. I got really great results with my ab routine. I do it 2 to 3 times a week. I do 1 minute of circling my legs in one direction, and then I circle for 1 minute in the other direction, and then I do a plank and move my legs like this. And then I take a 1 minute pause, and then I go back to the plank position and touch my knees to my elbows. And then I get on my back and do this for 1 minute. And then I stay on my back, lift one leg and touch it with the opposite hand, and then lift the other leg and touch my foot with the other hand. And then I take 1 more minute break, and then I stay on my back and touch my elbows to the opposite knee like thus. And then for 1 minute, I do the regular abs like this. And then I stay on my back, and for 1 last minute, I just move my legs thus. And the other thing I do is that every week I just add 1 second to that routine, so now I am at 1.18 seconds. Resistance training or weightlifting or strength training or training, it's a great way to build and preserve muscles. Not the seafood. In fact, a study involving teenagers showed that a combination of cardio and strength training had the best results in losing belly fat. So do a little when you go to the gym. But if you don't have any experience with weightlifting, ask a professional first, because it's easy to get hurt when using, the dumbbells. Next, avoid trans fats. Trans fats are not the good kind. They are vegetable oils that are chemically altered to have longer shelf lives. Shelf life sounds like Squid Game, but for furniture. Often found in margarine, spreads, and packaged food, these fats are associated with inflammation, heart issues, insulin resistance, and belly fat gain. A 6-year study showed that monkeys who hate, hey! I'm a hater, monkey. A 6-year study showed that monkeys who ate a diet high in trans fat had a 33% higher gain of abdominal fat than those who ate monosaturated fats. I did tell them monkeys not to eat Nutella, but did they listen? No. Next, reduce sugary food. I want candy. Sugar contains fructose, which is linked with many chronic diseases when consumed excessively. So not just bad for your belly. Know what I'm saying? You will find sugar in soft drinks, candy bars, sweets, bakery goods, fruit juices, sweet teas, and coffees. Even healthier sugar like honey shouldn't be abused. An 8 ounce of unsweetened apple juice contains 24 grams of sugar, half of which is fructose. Replace fruit juices with water, unsweetened iced tea, or sparkling water with a wedge of lemon or lime. When life gives you lemons, make lemon-flavored water, because that's healthier. If you want to know more about the link between food and chronic diseases, check this video out. And next, eat your proteins! Protein is a very important nutrient for weight management. High protein intake increases the release of the fullness hormone PYY. You mean PDD? PYY is a hormone that decreases appetite and makes you feel full. Okay, give me all the PYY. And protein also helps you retain muscle mass during weight loss. So keep the healthy protein in your diet. Here's a list. Free-range eggs, almonds, oats, broccoli, lentils, Brussels sprouts, peanuts, non-GMO tofu, organic raw protein supplements. How many protein should you eat per day? 0.8 grams per kilograms of body weight. That's an average of 56 grams per day for men and 46 for women. Next, don't drink too much alcohol. Alcohol can have health benefits. Yeah, I'm gonna get trashed tonight! No, only small amounts. Large amounts are really harmful. And research also showed that drinking a lot of alcohol can make you gain belly fat. What do you mean I have a beer belly? It's all natural. So keep the booze for special occasions. Next! Reduce carbs, especially refined carbs. I am a refined carb. I live inside of a baguette. Okay? Reducing carb intake is a great way to lose belly fat. Study shows that diets with less than 50 grams of carbs per day causes abdominal fat loss in overweight people. But you don't have to go crazy and completely stop carbs. Do your best to replace refined carbs with whole grains. Some study shows that simply replacing refined carbs with unprocessed starchy carbs has great results. In the famous Framingham Heart study, people who consumed whole grains were 17% less likely to have belly fat than those who consumed refined grains. Whole grain it is. To give you an idea, if your goal is 50 grams of carbs per day, 2 10-inch flour tortillas will already get you to 72 grams. Yikes. I personally avoid during the week eating pasta, bread, alcohol, and sugar. My main source of carbs is from oats, bananas, raisins, rice, and sweet potatoes. If you work out and try to build and preserve muscles, make sure that you still eat some carbs because they are necessary for that. The next tip is always read labels. The hell is xanthan gum? Sounds like some alien parts. Whenever you're buying something, read the labels and compare with other brands to see which one has least of weird names that you can't even pronounce. For instance, often yogurts will claim to have low amounts of fat, but then they're loaded with added sugar and carbs. Whoa, this water has no carbs, no added sugar, and is GMO free. Wait a minute. Water is supposed to have none of that shit. Foods like gravy, mayonnaise, sauces, and salad dressings tend to be high in fat and calories. Try to avoid as much as possible. Try to avoid processed food, packaged snacks, trans fat, added sugar, as well as as well as added palm oil, sugars, sodium, or salt. On another note, did you know that the FDA approves processed food that contains some amounts of maggots, insect eggs, animal feces, and even rodent hair? Gross! That's why I try to cook as much as possible at home. Track your food intake. Yes, that's a potato. Okay, yes, and that, yep, That's about 1 million calories! Besides carving out sugar, carbs, and alcohol from your diet, the next thing you can do to make sure you don't overeat is to track your food intake. Alright, I'm right on track. Doritos! Oh no. You can have a food diary or use apps to track your calories intake. This strategy has showed some great results, thus the name of one huge company called Weight Watchers. I'm the food superhero, and I just watch you eat. That's kind of creepy. It's a good method because it allows you to eat anything that you want just in the right amount. And what is great about using one of these food tracking apps is that they can also help you keep track of the amount of protein, carbs, fibers, and even micronutrients. Sometimes these apps also allow you to record your exercises and physical activity, so that's a good way to see how much you burn. Burn in hell. Check out below for some great apps. Before I share the last tip, if you got any value from this audio-visual presentation, make sure that you gently press on the like button to support your friendly neighborhood health nut so that he can keep on making these. And the next video is also about the same topic, in which I share the one tip that was a huge game changer for me. So keep an eye on my channel. And now the last tip. Start adding before subtracting. Wait, is this video about math? Because if you completely cut something out of your diet, it may lead to, falling back on old habits. So what you can do in the first week or the first month is that you can start with buying your protein shake or nuts and adding more protein in your diet, because that will help you cut down your hunger hormones. Make sure you sleep enough and add exercise to your daily routine. Walk or bike to work, take the stairs, walk around the block a couple more times with the dog while listening to a fun podcast. Next step, replace your sodas with sugarless sodas, and then with sparkling water or flavored water. Slowly turn bad habits into positive ones to get long-lasting results. Which tip are you going to use first? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Invest in your body, invest in your future. Peace!